You want to go overseas, you want to visit family and friends, but you got a criminal record. I know, that's right. And it used to be no problem, right? But ever since 9/11, it's got seriously problematic, right? Increased rules and regulations and governments and airport, immigration, customs, the whole thing has gone ballistic. In the last 2 years, it's ramped up a few notches. Thank you, Donald. Yeah, that's right. So, can you still say no? Because you used to be able to just say no, right? I mean, who would know? But in the last few years, as you can imagine, increasingly, the Five Eyes, or the English-speaking countries, they've got really ballistic about this. And they've been speaking to each other for ages. But actually, it's spreading to other countries like China, Vietnam, Thailand, Bali even. That's right. They're worried about criminals. I know. Interesting. But that's the way it is. And we've had a number of cases in the last year or so where we're getting people denied boarding at check-in, right? Or worse, they get to the country and they're deported from the country. So you need to do something about it. No longer can I just say no. Okay, so generally, it varies from country to country what you need to do, okay? And whether it's a big or small, whether it's recent or a long time ago, or whether it's a one-off or a long list of things, okay? But because you've done stuff doesn't mean you can't go, right? It doesn't mean you can't, so still persevere. What you need to do generally is a visa application for that country. Even though you don't normally need a visa, they'll make you go through the process so they can have a good look at you. Makes sense, right? You need a police report and also make sure you got sufficient funds, right? So you look legitimate and answer the questions honestly, right? Lying is not a smart thing to do at this point, right? Okay, so that's what you probably need to do. Where do you get information, though, about this stuff? Well, the obvious thing is to contact the consulate, right? Because, you know, that's the place you're going, right? The only thing is a few things. One thing is cultural and language difficulties can sometimes make it difficult to communicate with them. And sometimes they just say yes or no just to get you off the phone. And if it's the wrong answer, you could have a problem, obviously. So, and the other thing is, with the Five Eye countries, who are the most paranoid, they often use third-party call centers, right? And those call centers, I find, are loath to commit to something. So you find you get frustrated in the process, okay? I know, you can Google, because Google knows everything. Of course, Google knows everything that's right and everything that's wrong, and that's the problem. And even though you might go onto a nice travel forum and ask the questions on, no one knows your specific, situation, and also different countries are different, and things can change. And they're not going to be there at check-in when you're denied boarding, okay? So Google's not actually the best answer in this case. What you need is someone trusted, who's discreet, and knows what they're talking about, and is up to date with all the regulations and rules. What you need is a VAP. That's right. Here are the VAPs. Yeah, they're very busy. They're helpful. You can contact them by email or phone, preferably email initially, and they know what they're talking about. And to get access to the VAPs, you need to do a VAP check. Yeah, that's right. Everyone needs a VAP check. It's a comprehensive eligibility to travel check that covers everything from visas to passports to health to criminality, etc. Okay, take it with you, protects you on your journey as well. So get a VAP check. It's just $10. There's a link below. Okay. Also, if you've got a story, add it in here, because the more stories we have, the more we can help people in the future to avoid this kind of problem. Okay. Check you later.